Hello everyone, Rockape here, and today we're taking a look at some hidden indie gems coming out of Cardiff in the last Global Game Jam 2019. Now if you're new to this series, we're taking a look at games made by people like you, people like me, people who do it as a hobby, people who do it to make a little bit of money, people who make games based around little teams, so it might be someone doing it in their basement just for fun, or it could be someone thinking, you know what, I got a good idea, let's make it big. Minecraft, for example, started off as one person. Stardew Valley started off as one person. In today's episode, we're going to see what the people of Cardiff have to show. As they all got together at the Arcade Vaults, which is a brand new bar and co-working space for developers. It also has retro consoles. It's pretty sweet. An awesome place. So if you're ever in Cardiff, check it out. So, here we have the first game, Force of Naya. The teams are actually much bigger this time round than the teams over at Wrexham Glyndwr University. But I think the themes probably stayed the same, to do with finding your home. This is about creature, possibly, some kind of lizard. There he is. Trying to find his forest home, or something. See what the buttons are, shall we? Are there any buttons? W? Oh, funky. Oh, I fell to my death. What happens now? So you can't... Oh, it's stiff. See? Oh, we did it again. We're doing it. Oh, what the heck? Did I eat that? I'm gonna get this green thing. There we go. Oh, they come to me. I don't have to worry about it. Look. That's it. Delicious. Oh, I move back and forth. Sweet. Oh, to my death. So I like what they've done here. Background being all 3D shapes. With a little hand-drawn lizard. The legs kind of stick out compared to the body. Like the body's behind this light thing that they got going on. Oh, I did it! Oh, I did not do that. Oh! This is a hard jump. Oh, I'm terrible at this. At least you have unlimited lives. There's always a bonus in games like this. It's good for the kids. Oh, it's still going. I think we'll move on from this now. It seems to be a bit endless. Like an endless runner of sorts. But yeah, it's been Force of Naya. This next one is called Homebusters. I recognise a few of the members of this team. But man, your house value keeps going down and you've got to try and fix it? Hammer? Oh, I'm keep going. It's forcing me downwards. Do I have to go down? Should I just let it lead me? No, I shouldn't. So the way these game jams work is for the Global Game Jam, there's sites situated all through the world. And it's up to you if you want to join in. But generally, you can either join them as a team or you can join them randomly. I think Arcade Vaults had everyone join randomly, so there weren't specific teams. That way you could make new friends. Oh, there I go, sliding again. Oh, it's like I'm on a hill. Is that supposed to be my baby? Oh, anyway. This game jam made over 48 hours. I know some venues let you stay there all night. Some didn't. I think this one had to close. Oh, I'm moving all the way up now. That's strange. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. But yeah, I think this is one of the venues that had to be closed at night. I mean, could they have done a lock-in? I don't know. I wasn't there. There doesn't seem to be any buttons. And the house value just keeps going down. Story of my life. Oh, I didn't go into a bookshelf. Oh, we can't sit on the sofa. I like how they got sofas just randomly dotted in the corner. What if you had loads of guests over? Oh, and I also like the fact that there's 2 baths. You have a bath with a friend, but separately. I do like the cute tunes on it as well. I wonder where they got it from. I can't figure out what I'm doing, so we're going to move on to the next game. So this next one was made by solo developer. It's called Oi, although it looks like Oi, because it's just an O and an E. So far, very cute. What's the trap here? Oh, you move sideways. You gotta get the nice things, I guess. Oh, don't fall off the edge. Avoid that thing. It looks evil. Get the nice things. There's like a health bar at the bottom. Man. I wonder what that N stands for. Give me some ramen. Everybody loves ramen. So this feels like it's very Japanese inspired. The ramen, the Pokemon looking things, the thing flapping its arms every time it's happy. The Pokemon ball. Yep, this is very much Japanese inspired and Pokemon inspired. You know what? That's okay. If you haven't heard of them, there's a group in South Wales called Nintendo South Wales. There's also a Nintendo North Wales for anyone watching from North Wales. And if you're not in Wales, there's Nintendo groups all over the place. Like these big official groups where you can meet up, play Nintendo games. The kind of place where this kind of game would be great. It's so adorable. The way it flaps its arms and its eyes do that thing that they do in animes, where it shows its happiness, its delight. I think it's supposed to be an egg based on the yellow, like a yolk, but it could also be one of those rice ball things. Yes. I like that there's a score at the bottom as well. What does it mean? I don't know. Will anything come of it? I don't know. But yeah, it's just like the entire game. So well done. Well done to the solo developer, Jehi Ryu. Is that his real name? I don't know. Next up we have a cheeky little windowed game. Mountain distance yourself from the land. Distance yourself from the mountain. Huh, weird. What happens next? Oh, I pressed space! Oh, so this is Root Raff. A homeland in ruins. A journey through darkness. Spooky. Spooky music. Whoa. The rapping at the door ceased. What door? In here? Oh. Jump. A homeless man, I presume? Has he got something in his head? They tore at the feet of saplings, sought comfort in old trees. I feel like I want to jump up here. So this is like a... This is quite an interesting little game. I like the spooky music. Fires boom from the breathless. Ooh, very spooky indeed. Is there a way to jump up there? It's like a... Oh. I'm gonna take like a safety jump. I was just jumping into nowhere. I didn't know where I was going. Up we go. Does that say man with no crest? Oh, look at that mustachioed man. I quite like this. I made light of the dark! I find my house. Pretty sweet. What a great little game. So, if you didn't watch my previous video, where we looked at the games in Wrexham Glyndwr University, then you won't know that actually a lot of good games come from this kind of thing, these game jams, because it basically gives them an inspiration and an idea to come up with a game. It doesn't even have to be a game on computer, it can be a board game or a card game. And these inspirations then can be built upon, where the developer might think, you know, that was quite fun, but also I think we could make something of this. Let's turn it into a real game. So then they do. Last year, a game called Celeste came out. I think it was last year. I don't think it was the year before, but it won loads of awards, and it started off as a game jam game. So I'll always use that as my example when I'm talking about this kind of thing. So any of these developers here could go, you know what? I want to continue this and see where we take it. And they've made new friends. And they've come up with a new idea that's fresh in their mind. And they'll think, let's put it on Steam. Or let's put it on Nintendo Switch maybe? If it gets enough traction. Because the first thing you'd need to do would be get some promotion in. So if you can get some YouTubers to play your game, and then they go, wow, this game's good, you should play this game, to their fans. They then get traction that way, that's pretty good. Also use social media, another good way to get traction. So, let's move on. There's 3 games left. The other games, I couldn't find a file to click on to load the game. And the one was a card game, so that wouldn't come across too well. But let's go. So it turns out there are 2 games left, and this one is actually in a browser, which is interesting. It's called Exit, Pursued by a Bear. This guy's based on some old William Shakespeare text. This was another one created by a single developer. I think he might be a tutor at University of South Wales, but don't quote me on that. I was never meant to be a dad. I think it's also one of those ones that has a lot of deep meaning about this person. It was a strange accident, and love of a good woman that changed it. Neither of us wanted kids. No one ever wants kids, it's usually by accident. We were discussing our respective futures, and made it completely clear that in no circumstances did either of us want children. You remember? Oh, why would you tell that to your kid? Or is he telling that to his kid? That's how I feel reading this first line. You've told me before. Go on, indulge me. Oh, I like hearing the story. I like the sarcasm. We're sat on a cold bench in a colder park by a colderer lake. Oh dear, colderer. I was massaging her feet. Oh no. Anyway, mid-negotiation over whether I'd move in with her with me, or if we'd get a totally new place. No emotional baggage, right? Oh, I like this selection. That's what she said. Better have a neutral, clean, simple start with none of the expectations that either of us would have had from our own places. When you cleaned my flat to get the deposit back, nearly killed us. She was not happy. Just like when I had to get my deposit back. Bloody landlords. Especially true considering the place was a shithole when I moved in. They couldn't get a cleaner before I moved in because I needed to relocate quickly. Same thing happened to me. It was terrible. The fire. Oh, there was a mess, but I only had to clean the smoke damage from my stuff before I moved out. See, my lungs weren't as easy to clear. Are we talking about how you became a dad? Okay. Can we just... Oh yeah, is he still going about his house? When I promised we'd get to it, decided to have children, it became clear that it wasn't a good enough house that I thought it was going to be. Just like this place isn't good enough for us. Man, I see a lot of parallels in this person's story. What happened next? They bought it as a getaway? Just because our first wasn't good enough, we promised ourselves. It was a wreck. Spent a good deal of time doing it up. The little house gave us an illusion of space. The girls could play and explore though, which they couldn't easily do in town. It all went sour when number 2 went missing. Only for a short time, but it was enough to spoil it as a place for the kids. Is that why you bought the current house? Hells yeah. It was a family seat for generations to come. Huge old place like a TARDIS, we joked. Doctor Who, with TARDIS control, famously filmed in Wales. You'd finally come home. Yet, it was you that cemented that though. The feeling, the joint desire to bring more life into the world. So this must be a story about getting a cleaner. I think I want to go now. Sure, you don't know your story? I want to go now. If you're sure, come back any time. Ah, it's a lovely little storybook style game. I like it. I like these text games. This was actually hard to find the file you needed to load it up. It's called Durham, the Space Odyssey. Blammo, start the journey. Or do the credits. Here we go. I recognise Kevin. Bob Kevin's in this. He won Transfuser back in 2017 with his team Mochi Mode for their fun-loving cow game. So here we go. Space makes you jump. Shift makes you sprint. They haven't got any sound yet. I think I'm getting parts together. Whoa. I got my first part. Trying to fix this intergalactic toilet of sorts. I am a seed. Return the seed to base. Nope, never mind. My fate on a planet with no name is not over yet. I quite like him. I like how he's got no face, and yet at the bottom he's got some kind of funky eyes that are just darting around the place. Looks like someone with a high level of anxiety would be like. I got the oxygen stuff, but I face my own mortality, because pressing shift to sprint also makes you lose all your oxygen. Let's try again. I'm going for this one, but I'm not boosting using my oxygen. Yeah, we did it. It wasn't so bad. Good thing there's this oxygen bubble. That must be an oxygen making machine. It's the only explanation. There we go. I got all the near pieces. Now to get this one, last one, and then I'll go for the seed. Blam. Or is there anything further up the mountain? I don't know. I don't think so. We're going seed hunting, boys, and I've just seen that huge cube in the sky. But what does it mean? I don't know. I gotta return to base. I got a seed. What kind of seed? Human seed? Centipede? Whoa! I did it! Man, that's pretty cool. Increases the oxygen levels. It's pretty cool indeed. And there's a plant. There's a bunch of plants. Isn't this wonderful? Man, already loving this game. But let's carry on. A fun little puzzler. Let's get out of here. Let's go into the smoky. Oh, there's a seed. Jump! Jump, you fool! Double jump, at least. I am a seed. Moves backwards. Hooah! In we go. So there's more land now that I got that seed. And the plants are growing. This game would have been fantastic with some sound. Oh, there's a thing over there. Thing with a blue thing on it. Is it a plant? Floaty bits? No, I went too far. Never mind. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little game, isn't it? Space Odyssey. Man, I feel like I've saved the best till last. So, I played 6 games. I think. Yeah, I played 6 games. Favourite one? Gotta be that last one. Space Odyssey. It had the most going on out of all the games. I also enjoyed Roof Raft. It was spookiest, for sure. Had spooky sound, it was all in darkness, but nothing really happened in the end. I also enjoyed the text-based adventure game. Pretty good. Learning a bit of a story. But overall, definitely the Space Odyssey was my favourite game from Arcade Vault's Global Game Jam 2019. Let me know what you think of the games in the comments below. Feel free to check them out yourself. There'll be a link in the description. I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe. We're almost at 800 subscribers. That's pretty cool. It's like having 800 people want to turn up to your show every now and then. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. Keep an eye on the prize and on the skies. Okay, thank you. Bye.